What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the senior studio working on my senior project. I cannot believe I'm a senior already. That's insane. So in true fashion, my senior project is crochet, of course, because why not? Here's me working on some of my panels. We are gonna be doing some crochet puffer jackets, and I've never actually done puffer jackets before in crochet, so this is a learning process. So why not take you guys along with me? Here I am just working on my first puffer, which will be green. I actually ended up doubling and layering two different colors of yarn. It's actually a super easy process, but I did run out of that lighter green, but I did end up ordering some more, so we're waiting on that still. So this is how much I was able to get done. That's the big ball of yarn that I was left with, and I wasn't able to get much more done once I ran out of that light green color. I was also able to crochet some letters, and I look so tired in this clip, so let's do a yarn count real quick. Guys, working hard is quite literally exhausting, and I have been here for 4 years, so of course I'm tired. But now it's time to get to work. So here are some of the letters that I've already worked on, and here's me trying to count, because when you crochet, you literally forget how to count, and that's okay. Ooh, I also forgot a yawn, but that's okay too, you know? I'm working hard. So here I am locking in. I'm actually working from this pattern that I found on Pinterest. It's like written out, so it's super easy to follow. But you guys kind of see the vision, and I'm gonna make two because I'm gonna make them puffy. I hope that makes sense. You know, like you'll see guys, don't worry. Like let's just envision the vision together, okay? It's also literally been so cold, so my hands were freezing this entire time. And I just sped this up so that you guys could see the process go faster, but it did take me a while to get some of these letters finished. Okay, so boom, we got some progress done. It's not a whole lot, but a little progress is better than no progress, for sure. And then later I was able to complete a few other letters, so I'm gonna start sewing them soon and then make them puffy. I really hope you guys see the vision. We just have to trust the process because it'll all come together. Trust me, trust me. Okay, so it's like day 3 and we're working on puffer number 2. I'm still waiting on that yarn for the first puffer, so in the meantime, we're gonna work on the second one. Shout out to my wonderful boyfriend for letting me borrow his vest so I could get a sense of the dimensions. Here's the other jacket that I was using for the first puffer, and I'm using these just to get a sense of the dimensions so I'm actually getting things right. There's my lovely crochet bag, and we're off to work. Here, I'm just pulling out some pieces that I've already gotten done, some letters, and then I also did some granny squares. Here they are up close, and then here's the inspo for puffer number 2. I really wanted to do granny squares because my yarn supply is a little low, so I wanted to be able to make something super creative that didn't require a whole lot of yarn. Here you can see me really trying to think through about the placement and also calculate how many of these bad boys I actually need. Guys, also look at how cute this crochet bag is. My boyfriend got this for me and it holds all my yarn, and you can crochet with the yarn still in the bag. Okay, so boom, now we're getting started on our granny squares. I've got my 5mm crochet hook and I'm making a magic circle. It's also called a magic ring, and after that I'm gonna chain 3. Then inside the magic ring I'm gonna work 2 double crochets. Also, this is a rough overview, so if you want me to give a more in-depth tutorial on the basics and how to make a granny square, let me know in the comments down below. After those 2 double crochets, you're gonna chain another 3, and this time work in 3 more double crochets. You're going to repeat this until you have 4 groups of 3 double crochets, making sure you're chaining 3 in between each group. Here I am counting to make sure I have the right amount of double crochets, and then I'm going to slip stitch into that first chain 3 and go ahead and cut my yarn. So I went ahead and just made a bunch of these, and this is what the base or inside of your granny square should look like. Now I'm taking my next color, which is black. I'm making another slip stitch and I'm attaching it to that base square. You're basically gonna do the same thing we did as the first square, but instead of chaining 3, you're gonna chain 4. In that first big gap in your square, you're gonna work in 3 double crochets and chain 3. Also guys, I'm so sorry that my hand is like covering, but I promise I'm going to give a more in-depth tutorial soon. After you chain 3, work 3 more double crochets in that same gap. After that, chain 1 again, and then we're just gonna repeat this process. Chain 1, place 3 double crochets in the next gap, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets in the same gap. And when you get to the end, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna slip stitch and then cut our yarn. We're literally gonna do the exact same thing with our last color, and the granny square just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm gonna write out the pattern right here for you guys, but it's basically the same thing that we've been doing for the other squares. Whew. Okay, so I am finishing up this last stitch, and as I'm wrapping up, I'm going to slip stitch and snip my yarn. This is what your granny square should look like after, and here's me literally just making a bunch more. Give you an idea of what the placement's gonna look like. Here's what I'm thinking. And guys, I got so much work done this week. I'm so excited about the final product. Stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching my vlog and coming to crochet with me. Have a good one, guys. Bye!